All right, welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a fascinating modern medical mystery, how an oil pressed from a simple bean completely took over the internet. If you've spent any time online recently, you've probably seen people putting castor oil in their belly buttons, rubbing it on their joints, or using it to erase wrinkles. But what is actually happening on a cellular level? So, does this ancient oil actually work, or is it just another viral internet trend? Well, our animated doctor is going to guide us on a visual tour inside the human body to separate the biological facts from the viral fiction when it comes to castor oil. We're looking past the hype and diving straight into the medical data. This timeline brilliantly illustrates just how wild castor oil's evolution has been. I mean, we're talking about its first recorded use as a laxative all the way back in the ancient Egyptian Ebers Papyrus, around 1550 BCE. Fast forward to the 19th century, midwives used it for false pains, and let's be honest, parents famously weaponized its terrible taste to punish kids. Today, it's literally exploded on social media as a cure-all wellness trend. But why? Section 1. The science of ricinoleic acid. Before we dive into the body's cross-sections, let's actually look at the chemical driving all this. Castor oil comes from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant. And those beans, they're incredibly oil-dense. We're talking roughly 40 to 60% pure oil, making it a highly concentrated resource. Now here's where it gets really interesting. About 90% of the fatty acids inside that extracted oil are made up of one highly specific, kinda unusual compound. This is the absolute secret engine behind everything castor oil does. That compound is ricinoleic acid. It's an 18-carbon monounsaturated fatty acid. But what makes it weird and biologically active is its hydroxyl functional group. Because of this unique structure, it's highly polar, which allows it to interact with human tissues, skin barriers, and internal receptors in some seriously surprising ways. Section 2. Skin deep. Wrinkles and wounds. Okay, so if you're looking for an anti-aging hack, let's talk medical reality. Well, clinical proof for actual wrinkle removal is strictly anecdotal. Its fatty acids do act as a powerful antioxidant and emollient. So if you cleanse and dry your skin, applying a single drop of pure oil around your eyes or mouth for 20 minutes before washing it off can safely and deeply hydrate the skin. It improves texture, even if it doesn't biologically reverse time. But beyond your daily cosmetics, there's some fascinating real science when it comes to wound healing. Lab tests, specifically in vitro studies on human Haka cells, show that a 5% concentration of castor oil actually stimulates skin cells to migrate and close wounds faster. It literally prompts the cells to physically move and repair the skin barrier. So here's the crucial takeaway. Castor oil is an excellent occlusive moisturizer and a potential healing agent that speeds up cell migration, assuming the dilution is correct. But it is not a proven magic eraser for aging. And as we'll see in a bit, it's definitely not universally safe for all skin types. Section 3. The gut and belly button. All right, let's tackle the biggest internet trend out there right now. Social media claims that putting castor oil in your navel melts belly fat, detoxes the liver, and balances hormones. But medically speaking, the belly button is just a healed scar. There's absolutely no direct connection to your internal metabolism or detox pathways. The reality is that any benefit you feel is purely surface-level hydration and the natural relaxation you get from massaging your abdomen. However, when you actually swallow it, the story changes completely. While putting it on your navel does nothing internally, swallowing castor oil turns it into a clinically validated, highly potent laxative. And the mechanism behind this is super cool. When digested, lipases release that ricinoleic acid we talked about earlier. This acid binds directly to EP3 receptors in your intestinal smooth muscle. This triggers strong, rapid muscle contractions called peristalsis that rapidly clear the bowel. It essentially kicks your digestive tract into absolute overdrive. So you might be wondering, should you drink it for a routine wellness detox? Well, medical professionals strongly discourage this for simple constipation. Because those internal contractions are so intense, it can lead to severe diarrhea, cramping, and dangerous fluid and electrolyte dehydration. This is a serious medical mechanism, folks, not a casual daily supplement.
Section 4. Soothing senior joint pain. Let's move down to the joints, where seniors are increasingly using this oil topically. Massaging castor oil into a sore knee or hip provides a fantastic double benefit. First, the physical massage boosts local circulation, which delivers oxygen and clears out metabolic waste. And second, that ricinoleic acid acts gently to reduce localized tissue inflammation. It's becoming a really popular, gentle alternative to oral pain meds for mild discomfort. For the absolute best results, doctors suggest making a warm castor oil pack. You basically soak a soft cloth in cold-pressed oil, apply it to the joint, and add a mild heating pad for 20 to 30 minutes. The warmth really helps the oil penetrate and relaxes the muscles. Though they do caution that this is a supportive measure for mild osteoarthritis, definitely not a structural cure for joint damage. Section 5. Side effects and safe use.
Finally, let's zoom back out and address the very real side effects, because natural doesn't always mean harmless. As one Reddit user pointed out after applying it for hair growth, they developed a red, bumpy, and intensely itchy rash exactly where they applied it. While the toxic lectin ricin is completely deactivated during the oil's heating process, the oil itself can still be a really strong allergen for some people. So, the safety rules here are absolutely crucial. Always perform a small patch test on your arm first. Never ingest it to treat pain or induce labor without strict medical supervision. Avoid it entirely if you're pregnant, and always opt for cold-pressed, hexane-free oil to avoid chemical impurities. If you see any redness or swelling, stop using it immediately. Castor oil has survived 3,500 years of medical history. But what mysteries will science uncover about it next? It's been an incredible biological journey from ancient Egyptian papyri to modern skincare routines. We know it works as a powerful moisturizer, a mild topical anti-inflammatory, and a potent internal laxative. But with so many mysteries still surrounding its chemical pathways and cellular interactions, what natural remedy will we put under the microscope next? Keep exploring, keep questioning, and as always, let the science guide you.